Well, hello, and another Merry Christmas dish on the way. This is fantastic to have a side dish beside turkey, chicken, whatever. One of the nice things is this is made with sweet potatoes. Sometimes I bake sweet potatoes like in the oven, but you know, if you're baking a chicken or turkey in there, there's not always room to do that. So it's nice to be able to do something that you can cook outside the oven. And mashed sweet potatoes. This is creamy maple walnut mashed sweet potatoes. Absolutely delicious, super easy to make, so it saves you a lot of hassle on making Christmas dinner because you know, you can make this in about 20-25 minutes. And you know, it's just creamy and delicious. Yeah. I'll also show you, in this video, I'll show you how to avoid cooling it down too much when you go to the mashing and adding in your butter and stuff. So let's go to the kitchen and do that right now. All right, to make our mashed sweet potatoes, well, there's not many ingredients that we need. Main ingredient, 2 pounds or 900 grams of sweet potatoes, which have been cut into small bite-sized pieces so they can cook nice and evenly. One of the things you'll notice with sweet potato is these have been, I just scrub them. I wash and scrub them. I don't peel them. You can do whatever. Also, you'll notice that these are purple skinned. Sometimes they're very orange inside. Sometimes they're not. The ones I get here are more this color. Also, the one thing you'll notice is that the minute you cut them, they're going to start going a little bit gray on you. That's okay, because that's going to disappear when you cook them. So don't worry about that. All right, so we got 2 pounds, 900 grams of sweet potatoes. We have here a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and I got the dark, robust one, lots of flavor. A 1/4 cup of heavy cream, 35% or greater. A 1/4 cup of butter. See, easy, 1/4 cup of everything. And a 1/2 cup or 2 1/4 cups of walnut pieces. And then we have a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So the water over here has been coming to a boil, boiling nicely. I'm gonna put those potatoes in there right now, get them cooked. All right, so I'm going to cook those for between 15 and 20 minutes. We want them to be mashable. So just, you know, you pick one out thereafter, just stir around, pick one out and give it a little squish and see if it mashes easily, then it's ready. So 15 or 20 minutes, we'll come back and we'll check on those. All right, now here's a little trick. One of the things that happens is we're going to be adding in cold butter, cold cream, cold syrup. You know what happens when you add cold liquids to nice hot potatoes, and, you know, after we mash them, of course, is that it cools them down, and we don't want that. We don't have to reheat it again. So a little trick is, why don't we, while this is cooking, let's melt that butter, just kind of a low heat, and we'll add in the cream. We'll add in the syrup. So now what we're doing is we're going to heat up all the liquids. Just gently. Bring it up on a low heat. You don't want to overdo it. The minute it looks like it's going to boil, if you start getting little bubbles, then that's it. Let's turn it right off. And we've got a nice hot liquid to add to our mashed potatoes, which means our mashed potatoes are going to stay good and hot, the way we want them. All right, so these have been cooking for 15 minutes. They're mashable. I've drained them, returned them to the hot pot. Whoa, there goes the steam. I'm trying to steam up the camera. All right, so now I've got good old-fashioned potato masher. Great things. Love these because, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, take out your frustrations. All right, so this is nice and hot. Let's give that a little mix and pour that in there. Oh, these are going to be fantastic. All right, and then just mash the potatoes. Mash until everything's nice and smooth and creamy because you've mixed in all those different liquids. Oh, that's looking good already. Okay, that is mashed. So now, let's get that off there. We don't need our masher anymore. Put that over here. We're going to add in the walnuts. Oh, We'll sprinkle that salt around and just give it a really good mix. All that salt mixed around in there. We want the walnuts mixed around in there. And then bring out a nice big bowl. And we can just put it all into a bowl ready to serve up with Christmas dinner. Now the nice thing is you can make this any size you want. If you got a bigger pot, double up the recipe. Actually, even this pot could probably handle about double that recipe. We only have usually 3 people for Christmas dinner, well, including us, so 3 people altogether. So we don't need such a huge amount, but you might want more if you're having a big family get together, something like that. Look at that. All right, now this does look a lot nicer when you get the orange, the really orange sweet potatoes. I can't get those currently. I think we might have lost out on those for a while. Sometimes we can get them, sometimes not. I don't know, might have been affected by the typhoons. A lot of our crops got killed off by those this year. Now what I like to do there is take a little bit of paprika, just for, festive color. Sprinkle a little bit on top. A little bit, hello. There we go. All right. Okay. Another thing you might want to do if you want really fancy, make this really a fancy dish, is to go and you can actually peel your potatoes. We never do. We like the peels in there, but it's not, as you can see, it may not look so fancy for some people. For our family, it's perfect. So it just depends on your own choice. All right, enjoy this with Christmas dinner. Remember, we have some great Christmas recipes for that chicken with the stuffing. That stuffing, even if you don't make the chicken, do make that stuffing. I swear you will not regret having that for Christmas dinner. All right, with all the other recipes coming up, have a great Christmas. Now, if you go to the link appearing on the screen, you can get the free printable recipe for creamy maple walnut mashed sweet potatoes on our website. Also, consider becoming a patron on our Patreon, and make sure that we can keep making these fantastic videos for you all through next year, the year after, and on and on. I've got so many more recipes I'd like to share with you. All right, now go print out the recipe. Have fun making and eating this delicious Christmas dish, or any other time of year, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.